Hey, welcome back to Portland Meadows Racing Live. Track handicapper Matt Jukic joining you once again. It's Wednesday night, September 5th. We're looking at a 9-race card here at Portland Meadows. Of course, Wednesday night means 2 pick fours. We're going to have a look at both of them in here. 14% takeout in both of those ends of those wager. And of course, we get 2 more flights of the McFadden Memorial Sprint Championship Series, trying to get eligible for that September 26th race where there's 20 grand on the line. Let's start right in the first race here. You got to have the 3 covered, but I don't think it's anything near a single. That's the 3, Sonar Express. Already had 31 trips to the post. Was just beat a nose last out, but it wasn't an overly quick race. And I think there's some other ones here might have some talent to knock off Sonar Express. I don't know if he's going to get a ton of action here, but he's going to get some action as one of the favorites. You also got to have the 5, Competitive Sport. Is doubling the price, but not a big concern. I think that last race was actually faster than... Sorry, I don't think I know that the last race was faster than Sonar Express, the 3-horse there, so I think that you have to have this one covered. And even the 6, the first timer out of the Chris Nunnally barn, has shown to have some very good speed up at Emerald Downs, prepping to get ready for this one. 47-3, and then 34-3 out of the gate. Murphy Creek, the 6-horse, is a 5-year-old. It's a 5-year-old making the first time start, so there is some issues here, but I think Murphy Creek could show up with a big run first time out of the box. Off to the second race. We're going to cover 2 horses in here, the 5 and the 6, the 5 Bits and Bobs. So looking for that first win here at in the Pacific Northwest anyways. Did try the Tillamook Fair, came back with a 3rd place effort as the favorite. Gone down in her last 3, but is due for a win, getting back to a distance which might be a bit better for at 6 furlongs after a try at 5 and then 4.5. Bit of an even running type, might be able to just kind of stretch her legs and roll along. Jerry Hollendorf for Luis Torres. Very good connections here for the 5 Bits and Bobs. Midnight Maddie to ship in for the first time via Emerald Downs. Bit of a late running kind of stock and pounce runner. Always shows up, does give you a pretty good effort. The concern is just 2 wins, 7 runner-up finishes, and 7 third-place finishes. So loves to hit the board. Doesn't seem to have that killer instinct, but with the iffy Bits and Bobs, we'll see if we can cover a couple. Off into the third, we're going to go 2 deep again. The 6, 2%, and the 8, Sing and Swing. 2% been pretty good so far since showing up here. The concern is, though, another one who's been getting beat at very short odds. 2-5 last out, 3-5 the race before. So depends on how low you want to go with a horse that has shown she doesn't like to really get that job done. Right back at the same level, another one they have to cover, but I just couldn't pull the trigger and single 2%. I think the 8 Sing and Swing is in with a big shot as well. Looks like she's done a whole lot better since they put her on a dirt surface in her last 2. A nice late running effort, getting up there for 2nd down at Ferndale, and then came home a nice winner for 5,000 in that last one. So I think that there is some talent there, and it's shown that she loves the dirt. Definitely want to have the 8 Sing and Swing. Is going to get 4 pounds from 2% as well. In the fourth, we're going to go 2 deep again. So we got 3, 2, 2, 2, the 5 and the 6. Who you got your eye on? Their 2 starts at Portland, 2 wins. Both of them very comfortably with Luis Torres in the irons. Does get to stick at the same distance. I think it's the one they're going to have to come and beat and in the lane. Good running style where she likes to sit around near the middle of the pack early, make that one run, blow them off their feet. If the 6 Hip Hop City does get loose on his own, it might be hard to track down, but I think who you got your eye on does get him. If not, hey, we got both covered. We are in good shape. So again, 14% pick 4. We're going 3, 5, and 6 with the 5 and the 6, with the 6 and the 8, with the 5 and the 6. Some similar numbers there. A whole lot of 6s through that first part of the sequence. $24 gets you in for that pick 4. So we're going to skip race 5 off into race 6. We're looking at the second pick 4 on the card. Of course, this is the first leg, or the first flight of the second leg of the McFadden Memorial Sprint Championship Series. We got there a defending champ, Colonel Courtney, 1 to cover anyways. I just really didn't like the way he ran last out. I didn't actually pick him in that last one. I thought he needed the race before showing his best. He always has in his career, but that was just really a poor effort. 6 beaten 20 lengths in a new barn here, who's won with their 3 of their last 3, starting for them for the first time. Of course, first off the claim, but Colonel Courtney just might want a bit more ground still. Maybe one to have a look at when they get to that final for 6 furlongs. Top pick for me anyway is the 3-horse in Kuya. Was rallying up the inside, just got beaten a dirty photo by Zilver last out, who was on the outside. I think the added half furlong does Kuya quite well. Same with Vegas Flyer, should be rolling late. Another one who should appreciate that slight added ground. Maybe one to bookmark as they go forward into that final at 6 furlongs. 7th race came up by a whole lot tougher. It was the split of the McFadden Memorial Championship Series. I think there's 4 in here that can win. We're actually going to cover all 4 in our pick 4 ticket. The one D Devil just broke out of the gate and just kept rolling, opening up at every pole to win by a comfortable 3.5 lengths. Rocco Bowen does stick, even though it's going for a new barn here, was claimed out of that last one. We'll see what kind of action there is today at the claim box. 3 Zilver was the one we talked about beating Kuya last out. Had the run of the race right up on the front end. Just held off the one who was coming up the inside on it. Definitely a player here in this one. Never missed the exactor in 4 tries here at Portland. The 4 Declan Downs, my top pick in here. Love the way he runs. You can really put him anywhere in the race. He can be up front. You can just sit him behind him. Has experience in this series. I think Declan Downs is a handful. First time off the claim for the Red Hot Nick Lowe and Anne Sanguinetti. 8th race now again, 5 and 6. Looks like a lot of the runners come out of the 5 and 6 hole today. Could be a big day. Son of Sassy in the 6 Fire, Dancers MG. Either one I think you can go wrong with in here. Both in very good form, coming off one off a runner-up finish, one off a win. Probably the 2 in the race who are the most likely. We are leaving out Luis Torres. Never a bright thing, but we'll see if we can beat him. 9th race, our best bet of the day. It's the 4 High Silence. We're going to try and get this one home. There's really nobody in this race who wants to run with him early. Nobody else has that 22:45 speed. If he can get out there, cruise along by himself, he might be extremely tough to track down in the lane. And I hope that no one's even within a couple lengths, so there's no concern there. So this is 2, 3, and 6 with 1, 3, 4, and 5 with the 5 and the 6 with the 4. $24 again. Get you in for that pick 4 wager, 14% takeout here at Portland Meadows. Come down, get lucky.